Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth, and we're back on Miss Medrielle, who last time helped this gentleman set up a escape plan. Hopefully, we're going to go ahead and eat something real quick before we hop into this. Let's see. Go ahead and food up really good. All right, let's get started.
It is time we were free of this place. Are you ready? We will only get one chance at this.
All right, let's go.
It's now or not at all, friend. There is no looking back. We will escape from Isengard, or we will die. But we will not stay here.
Here's what we need to do, Medrielle. The Keymaster is an Urkai who carries a ring of keys that can open these cell doors. He tends to come down into the dungeon several times a day, or what passes for a day here in the Lightless Reaches. Look for him somewhere in the dungeon and see if you can catch him unaware. He is likely to be down in the other wing of the dungeons. Climb the slope and turn right when you can. Once you have the keys, come back here and release me. We can then open the doors for Akka, and we will make our way to the surface. The Urkai must have seen you walking around Isengard. They may believe that you are bringing us to see Saruman by order of the wizard. They may let you pass. Okay, so you want me to go find some keys. Turn right when you can. That would be here. And this must be the orc we need to divest of keys. What are you doing down here? Fosh didn't tell me you had any business here today. I don't like the smell of you. Get out of here. You're done for, High Elf. You defeat the Urkai Yes, you have defeated him. Hey, friend, over here. You have got the keys there, do you not? You must let us out. You cannot leave us here to die. We can help you. Right. I don't know over here friend's gonna like this much. This is not what I meant, Medrielle. Listen to me, men of Dunland. There is no friendship between our peoples. We have warred and will again. But today we need each other. Today, we have a common foe. Akka knows a way out of the ring, but we will need your help to reach it. Will you help us? Aye. Good. Now, Akka, it is time. There is a gap in the wall between the building on the western side. Once the black powder does its work, you should be able to make it there in the confusion. But first, we need to get to the surface. It will not be easy with so many of us. We cannot all go together. It would attract too much attention. Akka is right. Medrielle and he and I will go first. Count several score before following us, then do so in groups of 2 or 3. Good luck to us all. Yeah, this is not going to be so easy if they know that that one is not supposed to be let out of his cell. Of course, would they even recognize one human from another? We do not want to attract attention, Medrielle. We should walk slowly from here, so as not to attract undue attention. Let us go. Walk slowly through the large room with Valgar and Akka as not to attract attention. And these orcs all used to seeing me run around. We're going to walk. That's probably going to attract more attention than us just running through. Just saying. We are almost out. Now we just need to light the black powder, Medrielle, set up ahead of time, and we will have all the chaos we need to make it to the other side of the ring and freedom. Say farewell to Akka. Now we just need a bit of flame, and we can set off the black powder for our distraction. Let me do it. Both of you have homes beyond the ring. But this is my home. There is nowhere I want to go. I will light the powder. You are sure? I am ready for what comes, Medrielle. I will set the black powder aflame, and it will draw all of Isengard to this side of the ring. When that happens, the western side should be empty, and you will be able to slip through the gap in the ring wall. Farewell, Medrielle. May you live past tonight and help put an end to my master's evil. Wait with Valgar for Akka's signal, an enormous blast of flame and smoke. Wait for my signal, and farewell. This way, Medrielle. Let us find a place to hide while we wait. Once we get out of here, I need to find Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. All his attention was focused on the movement of the Dunlending clans. Yes, I know, I was helping him with that. We had no idea things were this bad within Isengard. Where will you go? I'm not sure yet. Maybe Rohan. I will help you rescue your friends from the Falcon clan once I have given my message to Theodred. Oh yeah, maybe I should help them first. You have my word. I will help you save your ranger friends from their captivity at the hands of the Falcon clan. I am sorry that we can do nothing for the ranger that was sent here with you. Lothrandir, he was called. If Lothrandir lives still, Saruman has kept him very close. We cannot hope to gain entrance to Orthanc. What is taking Akka so long? Follow Valgar and investigate what happened to Akka's signal. I think something has happened. I mean, it has been a minute. Oh, it's more flock. There has been a commotion below, Medrielle. Some of the captives got loose. All my boys ran to see what was going on, but I smelled a rat. And who should I see sneaking around the war machine? This old fool. Medrielle, this changes nothing. Do you understand me? It changes nothing. You would be nothing without me, Medrielle. I gave you the run of Isengard. It was the fear of me that kept you from being thrown in the cells alongside these vermin. But now we will see. Oh yes, we will see what time it is to die. See how I repaid treachery. Die, woman. I'm an elf. What is that noise?
From atop the pinnacle I beheld a great fire and smoke. And when it cleared, my prized captives were gone. How is it you are still alive, Moorflock?
I carried you this far, but this is the end. Do not weep for me, my friend. It is enough to be free.
Balgar's eyes flutter closed for the last time, and he dies a free man. You decide to return to Theodred's camp in the Gravenwood and see what has become of the Grey Company during your captivity. What are you... Excuse me. I was mourning this man, and you interrupted me. How very rude. Now, can I finish mourning him in peace? He did help me escape, after all. All right. Nothing more we can do for him. He is dead. Let's go find Theodred and let him know the news. Oh, look, there's an orc. Well, it can bite me. I'm not stopping for it. I will stop for this ore, though. And perhaps Miss Medrielle should get her button gear on some crafting. And this is the South Gravenwood, which seems to have a few more mobs than usual. Looks like we're going back to the same camp. I think indeed we are. Well, I am relieved to see you.
You are alive. We feared the worst.
Few of your friends made it out of Talmethedris, and the tales of those who did are not encouraging. I do not think that the Falcon clan was with Saruman in the beginning. Rather, it seems the tide turned while you were traveling through Dunland. The news you brought Lou Brennan, that Saruman's influence could be felt everywhere, may have been the information for which he was waiting. A pox on these Dunlandings. They cannot be trusted. Very few folk made it out of Talmethedris, but some did. The rare few Dunlandings who spoke against the Brennan's decision, and a handful of rangers. If we work together, we can repay Lou Brennan for his treachery.
Not every member of the Falcon clan agreed with Lou Brennan's decision.
Those that did not were slain or forced to flee. One of those who escaped is the woman Saren, and it is from her that I have learned much of what befell within Talmethedris. I had been working closely with your friend Saradin before you were captured, and he now burns with the desire to free what rangers still live, if any do. He is very wise, and it seems if there's any hope of rescue, he may be able to devise it. Speak with him on this account. You may also seek the advice of my trusted friend Hogawise. He excels in battle, and has been a boon companion on this excursion into Gravenwood. So we have escaped Isengard. We are free. We are free of our captivity. And first thing I want to do is...
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Okay, nothing to reforge, but I will do some repairs. And sell some junk off. Because that's always a thing, right? What else? Is this... Yeah, bound to account. You know, if I could only send some of this stuff to Thormern, that he could break it down. That would be helpful. But I can't even do that. Alright, so who am I talking to first? Probably Saradin.
Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are captives of Lou Brennan.
You must tell me of your time in Isengard, Medrielle. It cannot have been pleasant, and you were often in my thoughts. I heard what happened within Talmethedris from Radonir. Sometime after you were secreted away to Isengard, he managed to escape the prison cave with poor Bregar. The two of them fought their way into the center of Permorva, but then... Sheridan sighs heavily, and he seemed in that moment much older than his years. Brigier did not make it. They cut him down in the road, and only Radonir escaped. Has gone back with some of Theodred's men to try and recover Bregier's body, but they have not returned. Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are still captive of Lou Brennan. According to Radonir, Halbarad and the sons of Elrond are still alive, but who can say for how long? Who else do I need to talk to? Saruman at the Rohirrim Scout Camp. Hogawise at the Rohirrim Scout Camp. Saren and Hogawise. There's Saren. There's Hogawise.
I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wild men.
We crossed the ford of Isen in secret to learn what the men of Dunland were up to, but it is worse than we suspected. I think it surprised the leader of the Falcon clan as well. It seemed to me that he was biding his time until the victory of one side seemed assured. Then he needed to simply throw his lot in with the side likely to come out the victor. Let us hope that he is mistaken, Medrielle. I think that he is undervaluing the prowess of the men of Rohan. I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wildmen. I have spoken with your friend Saruman, and it sounds like these rangers are the same. The more of them we free now, the fewer thousands of Dunlandings I need concern myself with. Ha! Ah. Hello, Saruman. I believe she was the one I was helping with the apples and the cooking.
The honor of the Falcon, sold to Saruman. I cannot believe this.
I cannot believe this. How can this have happened? The old woman is quivering with anger and grief. The Brennan called the heads of households to him and declared that we were at last ready to reap our reward. We had only to bend the knee to Saruman. But Lou Brennan himself had said to us, the Hebag Luth would not be the tool of some wizard. He said it often and loudly, and we came to believe it. I have no love for these horse lords, and this strutting princeling least of all. But what can be said? The honor of the Falcon clan, sold to Saruman. Wolf sought his enemies in open battle. He was no wizard's hireling. Saren choked back angry tears. My boy Anarint has not returned yet from the lands of the Algreg, but his beloved spoke out against this treachery, and is still a prisoner. What will I say to him if she dies? So, she doesn't love, she definitely has no love for the Rohirrim, but she says at least they were honorable opponents.
The enemy has a strong defensive position, but I will help you free your friends.
There's no sense in delaying this any further. Your friends are held captive by our shared enemy. This enemy has a strong defensive position, but we have the advantage. We know where he is. Once the Falcon clan leaves Tal Methedras, that advantage dissipates. We must deal with them here before they leave that valley. Once the Falcon clan leaves the valley, my men and I must retreat to hold the ford. The defense of Rohan is my main object. Until that time, I will help you free your friends.
I sent some of my men into Tal Methedras to establish a camp.
Medrielle, we should go join them. Pass into Tal Methedras and follow the road as it approaches the lake. From this camp, we can scout the area and make a plan for rescuing the rangers. Some of your people should already be at this camp. Such is the fire in their hearts. Let all who wish to join them do so. All right.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
You do not have a stable there. So, on horse we go. A very unlikely alliance, that, between Theodred's men and the Rangers, and what's left of the Dunlanders of Tal Methedras that did not fall in line with Lou Brennan. A very unlikely allegiance indeed. Alright, there's that. So I know we're on the right track. There's Talmethedris. Right up ahead. Find Theodred's forward encampment. They said they were along the water. I see them. You found the forward encampment. Oh, look, he beat us here. How the heck do you manage that?
From this forward encampment, we will mount our attack on the city of traitors.
But not yet. We must first take action to scout the area and learn the extent of the Falcon clan's defenses. Speak with our allies at this encampment and help them with their aims. It will all be of use when we make our attack. And multiple quests. Alright.
The warriors of the Falcon clan that have fortified the village are deadlier than most.
Their leather armor is strong and tough. Their weapons are coated in some poison, and they have learned fighting skills from the Rangers. These are not the rabble with which we have grown accustomed. Go to the village and face these warriors. The talons of the Falcon must be dulled or broken before we can hope to rescue your friends from the prison cave. That would be probably some of the same ones I helped train. Wonderful. Radnir.
Go to Tur Morva and find where Bragiar fell. He deserves better.
The guards were careless, and Bragier and I took advantage of their lapse to escape. We planned to run to the Prince of Rohan's camp in the Gravenwood, but Radnir winces and clutches his leg. They cut us off from the straight path out of the village, and we had to take the long way. At every turning, it seemed that there were more and more of the Falcon clan. Bragier fought bravely, but there were simply too many foemen. He fell in the center of the village, and I ran. I twisted my leg, jumping from a rock as their arrows rained around me, but somehow I made it to safety. We cannot lead Bragier to the Medrielle. Theodred has agreed to help carry his body back here. Go to Tur Morva and find out where Bragier fell. He deserves better than to be left in that town of jackals.
Scout for the scouts, and help them if they are in need.
2 of my kinsmen went to scout the lake's edge, and they have not returned. Dearmund planned to scout the shore of the lake to the northwest, and Harriston followed the shore to the north. They are stout men, and have seen service in war. Harriston has ridden to battle with Theodred's father, the king. I am sure they are fine, but still they should have returned by now. Scout for the scouts, Medrielle, and help them if they are in need.
I have not been a falcon from the very moment Lubrenine sold us to the wizard.
My people have stored many provisions for war, Medrielle. Listen to me, my people. They are no longer my people. I have not been a falcon from the very moment Lubrenine sold us to the wizard. Your friends helped the Hebaglu store many provisions. Take away these goods, and they will be less prepared to fight on behalf of Saruman. Go into the village and steal back some of those provisions. Alright, I think we can go up into the village and get a couple of things done real quick. Particularly, let's go get back Bragir's body. But we're going to go get his body. We're going to probably fight a couple of people. And we're going to burn some of those provisions we helped them get. Yeah, remember me? I'm back. Y'all thought you were gonna kill me, huh? Not so lucky, were ya? I'm back, and I'm mad. Right, we have 2 provisions. Okay, that just says wooden chest. Okay, for a second there I thought that was scholar supplies. It was not. Yeah, we fully intend to make your life difficult. Can't say I was overly fond of being an orc's prisoner. So, you know, you get what's coming to you at this point. Okay, no provisions up this way. Thought there were provisions up here somewhere. I thought there were provisions up on this wall somewhere. Door? Well, we don't need that right now. No, I guess not. Ah, provisions. Dang, lots of wooden chests all over the place. I guess when you're almost certain your enemy's not going to come back calling again, you're just going to leave stuff laying about. Okay, there's provisions. And there's Braguier. You stare at Braguier's fallen form and wonder how many other friends must die within the walls of Termorva. And there's Theodred. Being the absolute boss that he is. Running into to I guess, rescue Bradier's body. The only thing left we have is nothing. It looks like we've done everything we can in here. So out we go. I'm gonna take a few more dunlings out with us. You know, as much as we taught y'all about fighting, you're still very, very unprepared. I guess you can learn only so much in a few weeks. And you can learn nothing of the Runekeeper's skills because you're human. And Miss Medrielle is not. Let's go ahead and turn those in.
Let us see how well the Falcon clan wages its war without these goods.
She's so very pleased with us.
You have done well to defeat the warriors.
Their champions, however, remain.
Let us use their courage against them.
Some members of the Falcon clan are masters of combat, fearless and quick to engage their enemies. I want them defeated before we enter the prison cave. Let us use their courage against them. They will not refuse a fight. Blow into the horns outside some of the dwellings in Termorva to call them forth to battle. Not every dwelling will house a champion, but some will, and he will answer the call. Defeat 3 of their deadliest warriors and return to me when it is finished.
Thank you. He is now at peace.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. So, that's 3 tasks down. We have 2 people to find, 2 scouts that have not reported back, and we have to go back into Termorva to take care of some champions. But we are a little closer to hopefully freeing the rest of the Great Company, and we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.